Student, in last lecture we learn about distance, displacement, speed and velocity. Here is a syllabus of first term part 1 and part 2. Now in today's session we are going to learn uniform motion, non-uniform motion, acceleration and some numericals based on acceleration. Now uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Observe the chart very carefully. Amar, Akbar and Anthony are traveling in different cars with different velocities. The distance covered by them during different time intervals are given in the following table. In first column there is time. In second column distance covered by Amar in kilometer. Now if you observe the first column, time 5 o'clock and distance covered by Amar is 0 kilometer. In 5:30, 20 kilometer. 6 o'clock, 40 kilometer. 6:30, 60 kilometer. 7 o'clock, 80 kilometer. Means after regular interval there is slap of 30 minutes and distance covered by Amar is in each interval that is 20 kilometer. So equal distance covered by Amar in equal interval of time. So this type of motion is called as uniform motion. Now observe the third column. Distance covered by Akbar in kilometer. At 5 o'clock 0 kilometer, 5:30 18 kilometer, 6 o'clock 36 kilometer. In first three there is equal distance, but 6:30 o'clock 42 kilometer, 7 o'clock 70 kilometer. Means distance covered by Akbar is not same in equal interval of time. So that type of motion is called non-uniform motion. Now observe the third column. Distance covered by Anthony at 5 o'clock is 0 kilometer. Now 5:30 14 kilometer, 6 28 kilometer, 6:30 42 kilometer, 7 o'clock 56 kilometer. That means distance covered by Anthony is not equal in equal interval of time. So this type of motion is also called as non-uniform motion. If the object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time, then it's said to be moving with a non-uniform speed. For example, the motion of a vehicle being driven through the heavy traffic. In traffic, the speed of car is always changes. That means the motion of car in traffic is non-uniform motion. Now let's learn the next concept, that is acceleration. Observe the diagram very carefully. As you move the ball through the channel at the one end to the other end, the ball moves from one end to the other end. Before sliding the ball, the speed of ball is 0, and if it touches the ground, the speed of ball is also 0. But after sliding and before touching the ground, the speed of ball is changes. So the changes take place per unit time. Means there is change in velocity per unit time. Now how we can find the change in velocity? Now change in velocity is calculated, that is final velocity minus initial velocity. So such type of process is called, the rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Now acceleration equal to change in velocity per unit time. Now if the initial velocity is denoted by the small u letter, time denoted by the t, and final velocity denoted by the v, then acceleration a equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. That means a equal to v minus u upon t. When an object is at rest in the beginning of its motion, then its velocity is 0. When the object comes to rest at the end of its motion, then its final velocity is also 0. If the velocity of object changes during a certain time period, then it is said to have a accelerated motion. There are the two types of acceleration. First one, if the velocity changes by equal amount in equal time intervals, object is said to be uniform acceleration. Means velocity changes by equal amount and equal time, then it is called uniform acceleration. And if the velocity changes by unequal amount in equal time, then object is said to be non-uniform acceleration. Means in second case, velocity changes by unequal amount but time is same. That type of acceleration is called non-uniform acceleration. Now there are again three kind of accelerations called as positive acceleration, negative acceleration and zero acceleration. When we can say positive acceleration, an object can have positive or negative acceleration. When the velocity of object increases, acceleration is positive. It's a very simple to understand. If the velocity of any object is increases, that acceleration या change in velocity per unit time means called acceleration is called always positive. In that case, acceleration is in the direction of velocity. Now when we can say acceleration is negative, when the velocity of object decreases with time, then it has negative acceleration. If velocity of any object is decreased with time, then it is called negative acceleration. Negative acceleration is also called deceleration. Its direction is opposite to the direction of velocity. If the velocity of object does not change with time, it has zero acceleration. Means velocity of any object does not change, means it remains constant with time, then that acceleration is zero acceleration. Now let's solve numericals based on acceleration. If car moves with initial velocity 20 meter per second to final velocity 60 meter per second in 5 seconds, calculate the acceleration of car. Given initial velocity divided by u later equal to 20 meter per second. Final velocity v equal to 60 meter per second. Time divided by t equal to 5 seconds. To find acceleration A, formula acceleration equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. That means A equal to v minus u upon t. Now by using the values as per given data, A equal to 60 minus 20 upon 5. We get A equal to 40 upon 5. And finally we get A equal to 8 meter per second square. So acceleration of car is 8 meter per second square. Thank you student. Stay home, stay safe. In next lecture we are going to learn uniform acceleration motion and uniform non-uniform acceleration motions by using graphical method.